Come on, come all. Yan Hao snitching has embarrassed the school, and a taxi pulls up at the arcade, handing Yan Hao an envelope with 2 coins inside. Yan Hao drops the coins, the game pops up, and he confidently hits the revenge option, with the revenge squad assembling in the Xiaowen reads the revenge request and thinks, revenge. Really, this is such childish nonsense. However, Uncle Ji thinks to outsiders, it's just a school day incident, but to the bullied, it's a life or death issue. Daoki completely agrees with Uncle Ji and suggests sneaking into the school to settle this matter quickly. Xiaowen thinks Daoki looks too old, like a Peter Pan skipping school challenge. Daoki claims he won't pretend to be a student. If anything, he'd choose to be the class teacher. He boards the model taxi, and 5283 embarks on a time mission. Daoki adds sinister ingredients to the teacher's food at a nearby fast food place. An hour later, the teacher is hospitalized with severe stomach pain. Right after, Daoki interviews for a school job, passes with Xiaowen's help, but the catch. He must teach math. After the first class, during break, he bumps into Chen Tai and his gang of rascals, who absurdly ask him to help buy cigarettes. Daoki naturally declines, but Chen Tai throws a punch, slapping a classmate and yelling, "Wake up." The substitute teacher hits someone. Chen Tai swipes cash from his wallet, and to ease the tension, Daoki has to own it. He just got played for half a month's salary. This reveals Chen Tai and others are no kids, but have a massive smoking habit, a strange combo of big size, small mind. After school, Chen Tai's group, with stolen money, stop an old man to buy cigarettes at the store. The old man fumbles through his bag, pulling out all sorts of cigarettes, sending Chen Tai and the gang into a frenzy, completely losing their minds. Before afternoon class, Chen Tai's minion walks into the office and asks Daoki to check on a student waiting for a long time in the library. Daoki just steps out when another student sneakily slips a dirty magazine into her bag. Meanwhile, Chen Tai is in the library pulling a girl. He demands the girl obey, and though she feels annoyed, she reluctantly nods until Daoki walks into the library. After roaming around, finding no one there, she intended to ask the earlier student for help, but just as she stepped out, a girl rushed out, stripping and screaming. The passing lady teacher rushes over, asking what happened, and the girl points at Daoki, causing an instant gasp from the crowd. Yu Yongxing watches, thinking this male teacher must be a creep. Just then, the principal's phone rings. The voice on the other end makes the principal turn pale. What are you saying? The corridor's loudspeaker blares. Discipline office, 1 Daoki, Class 3, Year 2, report immediately. Daoki helplessly glances back, staring at Chen Tai in the crowd. The murmurs from the lady teacher make him want to sneak away. As he passes the hallway, he makes a face at Chen Tai, who turns pale. Is the new teacher odd? Upon entering, the principal explodes with anger, questioning how Daoki manages the students, while Daoki just lowers his head, trying to play. The principal asks where Chen Tai sits, points to the back, and charges over in a huff, preparing to expose him. The principal flips through Chen Tai's book and finds girls' pictures stuck inside. The lady teacher rushes over, asking what's going on. The girl classmate says a bug has crawled into her clothes. What on earth is this all about? Turns out, that old man selling outside the school was Uncle Ji in disguise, and Chen Tai and his gang were loudly plotting. Daoki acts swiftly. A camera on the table filmed King Ju and the Jing's library scene. Xiaowen gets the message in the car and switches into a student outfit, stepping into school low. What a steal. Subtitles. Xiaowen stealthily enters the office, slips an adult magazine into Chen Tai's backpack, promptly dials the principal's office phone after stepping out, and then chases after the female classmate. Subtitled, she displayed the photo that Kinji had just sent, warning the girl, accusing teacher falsely can have serious consequences. At best, it could lead to a demerit record at school, and at worst, it could result in administrative detention. If you don't want a record, then do as I say. The girl immediately backs down as the principal calls Chen Tai and the crew over. The principal gives them a good scolding, but their woes aren't over. As they leave school, they see police arresting that old man selling earlier. Turns out, he wasn't selling vice, but leaves that look like maple leaves, huh? The police ask the old man who he sold them to. Chen Tai and his gang exchange glances, realizing the trouble, and bolting away, celebrating their success hand in hand. 2 policemen were King Ju and friends in disguise. They fled to the hill behind school, digging to bury leaves. They thought that was the end of it, but the next day, The new teacher walks into class and puts on a teaching video, just like before. Daoki pretends to have played the wrong video, and the three down below look green, cornering Daoki after school and demanding to know why he played that video. Daoki said he passed the back hill the other day, like the view, shot a video for friends far away, and accidentally got some cuties. But Chen-tai and the others can rest easy. As a teacher, he would never dig up leaves to hand over to police to frame his own student. Those words wake Chen-tai up, and he immediately drags the others to the back hill where, surprise surprise, the buried leaves have indeed been dug up. The next day, Daoki schedules a pop quiz. The moment the papers are handed out, he calls out Chen-tai to buy drinks, who protests, "But I have to study." Daoki said, "Why study? You can't write anyway. Go bask in the sun." He took out 1001 and told Chen-tai to buy burgers, fried chicken, fries, and fried rice cakes. If there's anything left, it's just a tip for running errands. But the problem is, that amount doesn't even cover a drink. Chen-tai finds himself trapped, holding his nose and reluctantly giving in while Daoki isn't about to let this go easily. That night, he comes to Chen-tai's under the pretext of a visit, demanding 500,000, or their friendship ends.